Congratulations. Mazel tov. You too. We don't need that for that. I'm going to get them.
Wait, Rabbi. Wait. Got the whitest chair.
Of course I did. I didn't realize. Which one?
Just running through them.
Okay, I'm sorry. Come on up. The two of you are sitting here. I thought I was doing it.
So it should be the one that should be
But I thought it was now.
Should we get it down?
Just get everybody here and see them. Get a towel. Get a towel. Yeah, right, fine. Now, some people would say, they don't like, so yours is in there. Here's your prayer book.
That's yours.
Yeah. Real good. Yeah. I'm doing great. I really. Yeah. That means a lot.
I'm going to get some.
Yeah. Cousin. No.
I haven't seen her yet. Mom can contact Daddy.
Hey guys, candle? The matches. I'm too short to see. Okay, ladies, that side, so that you are looking at the candles and able to see them. Okay, and I will start off before. Shabbat Shalom. It is a real pleasure to have all of you here to begin the celebration of this weekend. And our weekend is one of friendship and caring and compassion and learning a lot more and learning a whole lot more than that too. And just really enjoying ourselves as a community and central to all that you have done and accomplished over the past year plus. And so we are really, really thrilled to be able to start our special service. And we would like to invite you to open up your prayer books on page 3, where it says light candles. And if you all would be, when you're ready to start.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us.
As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light. Just the candles first. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kadeshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'halek ner shel Shabbat.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, the sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Page 3 at the bottom, please.
Help me perfect the ways of loving and caring. Inspire me to make myself whole so that I may honor your name and create a world of justice and peace.
Page 6 at the top, and if you would join us, please. We enter this sanctuary
to welcome Shabbat. Within these walls, we sit surrounded by numberless generations.
Our ancestors built the synagogue as a visible sign of God's presence in their midst. Throughout our long history and our endless wanderings, it has endured, a beacon of truth, love, and justice for all humanity. Its presence guided our ancestors to lives of righteousness, holding them to the vision of the truest self. Now we in our turn come into this sanctuary to affirm the sacredness of our lives. May we enter this place in peace. May holiness wrap around us as we we cross its threshold.
Weariness,
Doubt, the flaws within our human hearts, the harshness of the weak, let these drop away at the door. In the brightness of Shabbat, let peace settle upon us as we lift our hearts in prayer.
Where has this week vanished? Is it lost forever? Will I ever recover anything from it? The joy of life, the unexpected victory, the realized hope, the task accomplished. Will I ever be able to banish the memory of pain, the sting of defeat, the heaviness of boredom? On this day, let me keep for a while what must drift away. On this day, let me be free of the burdens that must return. On this day, Shabbat abide. Help me to withdraw for a while from the light of time, contain the retreat of the hours and days from the grasp of frantic life. Let me learn to pause, if only for this day. Let me find peace on this day. Let me enter into a quiet world this day. On this day, Shabbat abide.
I begin with a prayer of gratitude. Oh, page 8, please. I begin with a prayer of gratitude for all that is holy in my life. God needs no words, no English or Hebrew, no semantics and no services, but I need them. Through prayer, I can sense my inner strength, my inner purpose, my inner joy, my capacity to love. As I reach upward in prayer, I sense those qualities in my Creator. To love God is to love each other, to work to make our lives better. To love God is to love the world God created and to work to perfect it. To love God is to love dreams of peace and joy that illumine all of us and to bring that vision to life. On page 10, please join us in singing Maya Fet Hayom. Maya Fet Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Maya Fet Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Oh. We're going to sing it. Could you join us again for Hine Matov
On page 10.
on page 10? Hine Matov Manayim Shalachim Nam Yad. Hine Matov Manayim Shalachim Nam Yad. You guys are good.
Okay, please turn to page 14, and we invite you to join with us in the top of page 14.
Sing to Adonai a new song. Sing to Adonai all the earth. Sing to Adonai, bless God's name. Proclaim God's victory day after day. Tell of God's glory among the nations, God's wondrous deeds among all peoples. For Adonai is great and much acclaimed. God is held in awe by all divine beings. All the gods of the peoples are mere idols, but Adonai made the heavens. Glory and majesty are before God. Strength and splendor are in God's temple. Let the heavens rejoice and the earth exult. Let the sea and all within it thunder. The fields and everything in them exult. And then shall the trees of the forest shout for joy at the presence of Adonai. For God is coming. For God is coming to rule the earth. God will rule the earth justly and people's faithfulness. So we do this.
Okay.
Please turn to page 20. And we all join together. L'chadodi l'chakala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela, l'chadodi l'chakala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. And we join together now on page 24 with Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon,
Please turn to the bottom of page 25. And so we understand that ordinary people are messengers of the Most High. They go about their tasks in holy anonymity, often even unknown to themselves. Yet if they had not been there, if they had not said what they said or did what they did, it would not be the way it is now. We would not be the way we are now. Never forget that you too, yourself, may be a messenger, perhaps even one whose errand extends over several lifetimes.
Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba V'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei V'chayechot b'yom echot Uv'chayechot beit Yisrael Ba'agala Uv'izman kariv Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam Me'omaya Yitbarach Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitma'ar V'yitroman V'yitnaseh V'yitadar V'yitaleh V'yithalal Shemei Kudesha Barichu Le'elam im kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nehemata da'ami hiran b'yama v'meru. Amen.
Entrances to holiness are everywhere. The possibility of ascent is all the time, even at unlikely times and through unlikely places. There is no place on earth without the presence.
Please rise. La 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 la
We continue on page 30 at the bottom half. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzvaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Baruch atah Adonai Adonai.
This is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back my brother, my sister, or crossover. Baruch atah Adonai hamva aruvi aruvi.
We join together now on page 32. Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amecha ahaveta, Amcha ahaveta, Torah u'mitzvot, Hukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta, Otanu limadeta. Alkein Adonai Eloheinu b'shochbenu, uvkumeinu nasiach b'chukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, uv'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Ki hem chayeinu, ve'orech yameinu, uvahem negei yomam v'layla, negei yomam v'layla. V'ahavat ha'al tasir, mimenu le'olamin, Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael, Ohev Amo Yisrael, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Please be seated.
Okay. Next, on page 36, we're Sherry and I are going to share a special reading.
I shall love Adonai my God with all my heart, with all my soul, and with all my might. I will set these words which I have commanded this day upon my heart. I will teach them faithfully to my children, speak of them in my home and when I am away, when I lie down and when I rise up. I will bind them as a sign upon my hand, and will let them be a symbol on my forehead. I will inscribe them upon the doorposts of my house and on my gates. Thus shall I remember to observe all God's commandments and to be holy to my God. Adonai, my God, who brought me out of the land of Egypt to be my God. Adonai is my God. Adonai Elohim Emet.
So we're doing a couple different things this evening besides doing Shabbat and besides doing some fun things and besides maybe some chocolate bars. I ran out, so you have to wait for tomorrow. But anyway, so we want to share, and we have two incredibly intelligent, wonderful human beings, and they are about to come up here and come up onto the bima, which means you have to stand up and come on over. Come on. They are practicing to become rabbis, right? As long as the chocolate keeps coming, I think that'll happen, right? Okay, come on, move down. And put this right in between the two of you. And you are in charge of Mi Chamocha. Okay, and that is on page 40.
Page 40.
Okay, so you're going to do that together. You both ready?
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בחודש. נורא תהילות עושה ולב, נורא תהילות עושה ולב. מלכות ומלך בו חיים לפניך.
You know it. Let's try reading this last paragraph, the two of you, okay?
Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praise you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Gal Yisrael.
We're almost done, not quite. So I want you to turn to page 43. And on the top here, I would like the two of you to read the English over here. If you could help out.
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that may we lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, haporais sukkot shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim.
Really good. Really good. Okay? Where's your call? And smile. We'll call you back.
Page 44. I believe that we are ready to continue with Vishamru, and we do have some really great voices to sing with us, so I hope you all sing nice and loud and enjoy Vishamru. You ready?
Ready.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat La'asot et HaShabbat L'Doratam Barit Olam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat La'asot et HaShabbat L'Doratam Barit Olam.
please go to page 46.
And rise.
And rise as able. Yeah.
They say we're supposed to be in a palace, so we bow and take certain steps as the prescribed supplication drops from our lips. But what do we really know of castles and kings? My kitchen faucet constantly leaks, and the kids' faces usually need cleaning. If a door opened to a real palace, I'd probably forget and carry in a load of groceries. No, the door we stand in front of when the Ramadan begins is silence. And when we open it and step through, we arrive in our hearts. Mine's not a fancy palace, no jewels, no throne, certainly not fit for a king or queen. But in that small chamber, for just a few moments, God and I can roll up our sleeves, sit down together, and finally talk. That's palace enough for me.
Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 svatai tivtach. Na 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 ufi yagid. Ufi yagid tehilatecha. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 svatai tivtach. Na 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 ufi yagid, ufi yagid tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'Zocher Chastei Avot v'Imahot, U'Mevi Geula Livnei B'neihem, L'man Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol Atah Rav Lehoshia, Mechalkel Hayim B'Chesed, Mechayeh HaKol B'Rachamim Rabim, Someach Noflim V'Rofet Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Michal Mocha Ba'al Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Menit Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah lahachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kdoshim b'chol yom yahalucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el hakadosh.
And you are going to say, you're going over here, are you not? That's later. You want to do that first? Right here. Do these, and then you come in and talk to sit down. Okay, sit down first. Okay, please sit down. Hey, we're going to read on page 59. Okay. God of goodness.
Okay.
Okay. God of
God of
goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life,
wonder beyond words, for the awareness of the soul, our light within, for the world around us, so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth, which day by day sustains us. For all these and more, we offer thanks.
Baruch atah Adonai,
Hatov Shimcha Ucha Nahe Lechadot.
When we behold your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and stars that you've set in place,
what are we humans that you are mindful of us?
We mourners that you take note of us.
You made us little less than divine, adorned us with glory and majesty. You gave us dominion over your handiwork, laying the world at your feet. How majestic is your name throughout the earth.
Baruch atah
Adonai, Hatov Shimcha Ucha Nahe Lechadot.
Okay.
All right.
Page 60.
Page 60,
Page 60,
please.
please.
We're going to sing together.
Lo yisagoy el goy cherev, lo yilmadu od milchama. יסגוי אל גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. לא יסגוי אל גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. לא יסגוי אל גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. לא יסגוי אל גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. לא יסגוי אל גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. I think chocolate was in the room somewhere, except for it might have disappeared, so it might have to wait till tomorrow. But I do have some folks who need to have help, so come on up. Now, this is a story, and you don't need your book for it for right now, because I have the paper that, you can hold the paper. Yeah, we'll steal your books, here we go. All right, now, so what we're gonna do is, you guys are gonna take turns. We're gonna go by paragraph, and we're gonna talk about it, and you're gonna learn a little bit from it, and you're gonna teach them a little bit of it, okay? And this is a story that,
Everyone can learn and everyone can teach.
okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you go first, you go second.
It was a holy day. The great Rabbi Joshua spent the morning in the synagogue praying. He prayed and he prayed. He worked very hard at his prayers. Prayer is hard work when it's done right. You have to think about God. You have to think about how very important God is in your life, and you have to think about the prayers in your siddur and what they mean. And you have to think about the prayers in your heart and what they mean. And you have to really pay attention and not daydream about your friends or the dog or recess yesterday or the mosquito bite you have on your arm or the hot fudge sundae that you want for lunch. You have to really think hard about it and God and your prayers when you are praying. Rabbi Joshua did that all morning. It was hard work, but when he finished, he felt really good.
Okay, before we go on, so what did you guys learn here? What did you hear about?
Prayer is hard work.
Prayer is hard work, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think they're working hard?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're sure?
Yeah.
Positive?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
I'm sorry, what?
That means you should pray and Shabbat.
No way. You can come up and you can read a paragraph too. Ready? Go ahead.
When services were over, Rabbi Joshua greeted all his friends and neighbors. Chag Sameach, he said. Happy holidays. And he smiled and shook everybody's hand.
It was time for lunch. Rabbi Joshua and his family walked home. They lived close to the synagogue, and it was a nice walk. Chag Sameach, they said to everyone they passed on the way home, and everyone said, Chag Sameach.
Once they got home, they all hoped to put a special holiday lunch on the table. They used the pretty white tablecloth and the special holiday dishes. There were all kinds of special food that had been cooked before the holiday. They put the foods on the table and then everyone sat down.
Okay, so far, what did you guys learn?
That prayer is hard work, and it's a holiday.
Okay.
That is a holiday.
Any other holidays in here? You want to tell them anything else?
That there's food.
There's food. Okay, so we're waiting for food. What else? Anything else?
They had special holiday dishes.
They could have, absolutely. That's a good idea. All right?
Rabbi Joshua led his family in singing the Kiddush, the prayer over the wine. This wine reminds us how happy we are to be together for this holiday. Rabbi Joshua said, "Let us thank God for the wine." They sing the Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam borei pri hagafen. Amen. And they all took a sip of wine.
Then Rabbi Joshua's wife held up the challah, and everyone reached out and held it with her. The whole family sang the motzi together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam hamotzi lecha min ha'aretz. Amen. And everyone ripped a piece of the challah and tasted it.
And they ate a yummy lunch, and they laughed and told stories and jokes and had fun eating lunch together on the holiday.
As lunch was ending, there was a knock on the door.
Knock. Do you hear it? Harder. Better.
Rabbi Joshua went to the door and found two of his students standing there. It was a holiday, and students often used to visit their teachers on important holidays. "Come in," said the rabbi said.
They came in. Chag Sameach, Rabbi said, and Chag Sameach to your family. Chag Sameach to both of you too.
Rabbi Joshua asked, "Where did you go to the service this morning? Did you go to the synagogue in your neighborhood, or did you go to the synagogue at the school?"
The students answered, "We went to the school. We thought it'd be nice to spend the holiday with our classmates."
And how were the services?
We enjoyed them very much. The music was so beautiful, and our prayers seemed to float in the air on clouds made of music.
And was there a sermon?
Oh yes, Rabbi Joshua, there was.
Who spoke this morning? I don't remember which rabbi was to do the sermon. I only know it was not my turn.
Rabbi Eliezer ben Arazia taught us this morning. Huh?
Where are you? Azariah.
Azariah. Rabbi Eliezer ben Azariah taught us this morning. The students said,
He is a good teacher. I'm sorry I missed it. And what was the lesson? Tell me about it. That I too may learn from Rabbi Eliezer ben Azariah taught. Asked Rabbi Joshua.
Rabbi, we are your students. We could not possibly be teachers to you. You are so great and so wise. How could we even try to teach you what we learned? We are too embarrassed.
Do not be embarrassed. Tell me, what was the most important thing that you learned this morning?
And the students began to discuss what Rabbi Eliezer had taught them, and Rabbi Joshua listened carefully. He asked lots of questions. Soon the students forgot they were talking to the very famous, very wise Rabbi Joshua, and the three of them, the students and the rabbi, were very involved in a very intense discussion.
After a long time, when they were all talked out, the rabbi smiled at the students. This morning you learned something so wonderful and so special that it is brighter than the brightest diamond. Because you are students and I am a teacher, you were afraid I could not learn and you could not teach.
My students, today you have taught me a very important lesson, and I hope that you too have learned something. We should not be afraid to share special knowledge we have, even with someone we think knows almost everything. Each one of us can learn, and each one of us can teach. Special lessons are learned when we share with each other and listen to each other. Thank you for my special lesson today.
And what did you learn?
Um,
So having started just a little while ago, what did both of you learn? What do you think was important?
We learned that prayer is hard work and that anybody can teach and anybody can listen
If?
they want to. And
What else? Do they work hard?
They do work hard.
They do like chocolate.
They do like chocolate.
So learning says what? What did you get? A sentence, one sentence each.
Learning is all different kinds of, you can go all different kinds of ways with learning.
Okay, that's really important, and that's a really good lesson. And one more for you.
Learning can, if you learn, then you can be a better teacher, and if you teach, then you can be a better learner.
That's pretty impressive for both of you. So, thank you both very, very, very much. You did a fabulous job, and we greatly appreciate it.
Right.
All right, thank you.
Here you go, guys.
Thank you.
Good job. Good job.
Okay. So just before we start the conclusion of our service, do we have any announcements?
The baubles.
The baubles, you want to say?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday fun day.
There's a beautiful upscale event going on downstairs in the auditorium in the vestry room. From what time on Sunday? 10 to 4. 10 to 4. You'll think you're in an elegant boutique when you go there. Makes you want to shop. That's a shopping.
Any other announcements? Okay. So we are all looking forward to not just having experienced a lot of our evening today, tonight with Shabbat, but we
Rabbi,
are,
do you want to state that there's no Torah study tomorrow?
that's a really good idea, yes.
That's a good announcement.
That's a very good announcement. Come and announce. Okay. Yes, there is not Torah study tomorrow because we have so much going on with a wonderful, wonderful bat mitzvah and a very exciting afternoon after that. So we all are looking for all kinds of unusual and fun Jewish experiences throughout the day, throughout the morning, throughout the afternoon, and we look forward to it. And what? Oh, I thought somebody was.
No, we're just, there
We're
will
just
be
excited
unusual
about tomorrow.
experiences, yes.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
We're excited.
I was just told that's all. So, we're good. No, it's okay. All right, in that case, we are going to move to page 253, page 253. And as we turn to our thoughts and feelings for those whom we love and care about, we hope and pray for all of them to be restored and renewed and revived and to swiftly have a sense of wholeness and well-being. So if there is anybody who would like to share a sentence or two, or a hope or a prayer for somebody, we offer that opportunity. In this part of the room?
Rebecca Raven, she has come down with the dread COVID, and she has several other, she has asthma and diabetes, and I can't remember all of them. MS. And then also I have a friend who just underwent her third knee replacement.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, and she had quite a rough time with it, so Kay McCloskey. So I'm remembering both of them
How
tonight.
many knees does she have?
Well,
Well,
she had two, but she had to have one done twice. I knew somebody was going to ask that.
Is there anybody else over here? Go ahead.
Elaine Pills, my niece who's seriously ill in hospital, Barry Zimmerman, a cousin of mine, and Larry Knox, who recently had a serious stroke, and I think of him all the time as a very, very fine human being, and I wish all three of them a return to good health.
Thank you. And we all hope and pray so also. Anybody else over here?
one more.
Go ahead.
Dolores Lennox.
Your aunt Sidell, poor thing.
Anybody else in the middle? Anybody in the back? Page 253.
You've got names on the top of your sheet.
Yes. Okay. So we hope and we pray for a refuah shlema. Amber Barnhart, Stuart Frank, and Amelia Frank. And we hope and we pray for them for complete healing. On page 253, we join together in the Misha Berach. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Le'imotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Page 258. 258. And we join together at the top. Source of all being, may the children of this community learn these passions from us. May Torah, devotion, and prayer, and support of the needy. May we guide with integrity, and may our leadership be in your service. May those who teach and nourish us be blessed with satisfaction, and may we appreciate their time and their devotion. Bless us with the fruits of wisdom and understanding, and may our efforts bring fulfillment and joy. Baruch atah Adonai, she'odcha levadcha b'yirah na'avod. At the bottom, O guardian of life and liberty, may our nation always merit your protection. Teach us to give thanks for what we have by sharing it with those who are in need. Keep our eyes open to the wonders of creation and alert to the care of the earth. May we never be lazy in the work of peace. May we honor those who have died in defense of our ideals. Grant our leaders wisdom and forbearance. May they govern with justice and compassion. Help us all to appreciate one another and to respect the many ways that we may serve you. May our homes be safe from affliction and strife, and our country be sound in body and spirit. Amen. Together, pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May those who love you prosper. O Heavenly One, protector and redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shielded beneath the wings of your love, spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. Amen. Page 282, please rise. Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon ha'kol, la'atein gedula li'yotzer bereshit, shel Shelo asane kigoye haratzot, v'lo samanu kimishpachot hadama. Shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'or aleinu kechol hamonam. Da'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'molchim, livnei melech, malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. 287. V'ne'emar, v'haya Adonai, l'melech ha'kol ha'aretz. V'yom ha'hu, v'yom ha'hu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo, u'shemo, u'shemo echad. Page 292. We have lived in numberless towns and villages, and in too many of them we have endured cruel suffering. Some we have forgotten. Others are sealed in our memory, a wound that does not heal. 100 generations of victims and martyrs, and still their blood cries out from the earth. What can we say? What can we do? How bear the unbearable or accept what life has brought to our people? All who are born must die, but how shall we compare the slow passage of time with the callous slaughter of the innocent? They lived with faith. Not all but many, and surely many died with faith in life, in the goodness that even flames cannot destroy. May we find a way to the strength of that faith, that trust, that sure sense that life and soul endure beyond this body's death. They have left their lives to us. Let a million prayers rise whenever Jews worship. Let a million candles glow against the darkness of these unfinished lives. Eleanor Zaraski, mother of Richard Zaraski. Elaine Beneshu, father of Remy Beneshu. Margaret Routman Schoenfeld, aunt of Carol Lowenstein. Jeanette Catherine Scrow, mother of Greg Scrow and mother-in-law of Leslie. Susan Fair Lieber, sister of Sarah Estep and sister-in-law of Les Estep. Esteban Steve Cortez, cousin of Eva Muller. Joseph F. Zaraski, brother of Richard Zaraski and brother-in-law of Betsy. Dr. Arthur Frank, brother of Stuart Frank and brother-in-law of Amber Barnhart. Dolores Rothschild, wife of Harvey Rothschild. Mark Kessler, brother of Gary Kessler. Faye Vivian Tennenthouse, mother of Joel Tennenthouse. Larry Berland, brother of Arlene Berwin. Barry Roth, brother of Bob Roth. Pearl Beller Davis, mother of Terry Benson and mother-in-law of Fred Benson. Lindsay Michelle Lippa, niece of Sherry Worker. Keith Kelly, husband of Rona Kelly. We remember also those who died in years past. Flora Barker, Ruth C. Barker, Nora Bernstein, Nettie Siegel Brensley, Rose Marcus Bucksbaum, Mildred Routman Golden, Joseph S. Hammerslaw, Henry Hurwitz, Paul Jennings, Bessie Cartman, Robert Lieberman, Ira Loeb, Marge Lowenstein, Zora McCormick, Wilfred A. Morris, Selma Ann Oberman, Helen Orenberg, Eloise Faith Wexman Reamer, Myrna Schoenberg, Carol Walden, Helen Werner, and John Woods. Please rise. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalmad yivrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomecho, uv'chayei b'chol beit Yisrael, v'agala uv'izman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mivorach leolam omei omaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh, V'yit hadar, v'yit halev, v'yit halal, shemei kudasha barichu. Le'ela minkol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran b'yoma v'yamru, amen. Yehei shlomo rabo min shemaya v'chayim, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'yamru, amen. Osei shalom b'bromav, huya asei shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'yamru, amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us all and to all of Israel, to which we all say, Amen. Have a seat, please. You guys stay. And we will do your song, remember? We have that. Okay. Do we need help? Do you want to start it?
We would love it if you would help us. We're going to sing on page 342, Miriam's Song.
All right, I will get the page number.
Oh, page 342.
342.
What's the page number in the big book?
646.
Oh, that's right.
646. You ready?
Okay, all right. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long. And Miriam was a weaver of unique variety. The tapestry she wove was one which sang our history. With every thread and every strand she crafted her delight. A woman touched with spirit, she dances toward the light. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long. As Miriam stood upon the shores and gazed across the seas, the wonder of this miracle she soon came to believe. Whoever thought the sea would part with an outstretched hand, and we would pass to freedom and march to the promised land. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long. And Miriam the prophet took her timbrel in her hand, and all the women followed her just as she had planned. And Miriam raised her voice in song, she sang with praise and might. We've just lived through a miracle, we're going to dance tonight. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long. Shabbat Shalom, everybody, and we look forward to going downstairs, and don't go anywhere. What?
Is the other?
Oh, the oneg, yeah, it's in the foyer.
In the foyer.
It's in the foyer.
It's in the foyer.
The order, I don't know.
It's definitely in the foyer.